Don't need a lid.
Right, don't spill it then. Like a sippy cup. I've left you a tea, baby. Good luck.
Love you. Hello, 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 hello. 1 second. There we go. Right, so I think I've sorted my bags. A puck with a sniper, with a cat, and with a guardian, a QB, and a QB. But I think I'm only going to use one of them. I forget which one. But this is mainly going to be a Kingmaker practice. So let's get them on. So that's it. That's all I've got to say about that. So welcome everybody. Let's see who we got. We've got Pete, we've got H1HK, we've got Caddy, Sandy Bell. Oh, the bells. Ryan McManus, John Bell. Sandy would not be there without John. Tony, welcome. Brendan, Jared, BB. Everyone is very welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. It's something I've got in mind, Brendan, but basically, you know, I do need to get clan points for Rough Bump, and then I'll speak to them about the best course of action if I am going to drop down to Expert, because it might mean that they don't want me in Rough Bump. So we shall see about what that plan looks like, but I'm definitely missing the tournament 4 weeks from today, because I'm at Glastonbury, and then 4 weeks after that I'm at the Truck Festival, and unfortunately they've both fallen on tournament weekends, so that's definitely 2 months, and then the following 4 weeks after that I'm at Reading. So 3 festivals, they're all on tournament weekends, so that's 3 months that I won't be able to partake fully, because there's no way I'm going to try and find time to play some tournament golf during a festival. So that's the news anyway. This is what the group looks like. There was nothing crazy when I saw it earlier, just one extra drop there. And that's on hole 5, which does look like a very makeable eagle chance if you are able to get over to the green. Anyway, that's what we're looking like. I'm fairly certain this is going to be a practice round, and we're going to start off with a QB and see what happens. So, what you all been doing, and how have you all been doing? That's not the way I'm playing it, Caddy. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But And the spin, I would be wary of just having the same spin as well, because if you get a 13 wind compared to a 17 wind, then you will definitely need to adjust your spin accordingly. So have that two backspin benchmark from one particular wind and then adjust accordingly. If I was going to go that way, then my benchmark for no spin would be 14.5, and then backspin for anything bigger than 14.5. Nice, H1HK, congratulations, that's absolutely fantastic. Nice, Ryan. Well, I hope that goes really well for you. I had my little expert hack earlier on. I was very pleased. Very pleased. So normally it's just a couple of top spin and probably just shy of 1-to-1 here because it's fairly close to minimum distance. A little bit of curl. That is unfortunately the way you end up playing on Tour 11 9 times out of 10. Tony, best of luck on your travels. Are you down to London again or anywhere more adventurous? Oh, David, thank you. Arnold, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just going to play a very similar shot, Caddy, but it's going to be with like no overpower. And like bouncing over to, well, hopefully just roll up the green, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. This is a very good option here. Get that wind down. Okay, 10.5. So this will be about 5 million rings. As anyone with a B52.7 would testify. I'm going to offset that as well. Just one backspin, one and a smidgen. So just shy of 14 rings. Great left. And a great left is still coming in right. Go 5 million rings and you're still not far enough. That is the B52.7 rule. So maybe no backspin there. Ignore the ball guide. Bobby, welcome. Oh, nice, nice. Well, I hope you're going to put a good word in for the Spurs for me while you're there. It is, David. It is. It's difficult to control, though. Oh, Glenn, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. And I think I might have totally ignored your arrival in my expert stream earlier. Apologies for that. I was watching in horror as I ignored many questions, many comments, and a few arrivals. Yes, Brendan. Yes, it is a fine group. A fine group. So, hole 2, I'm going to just play a sniper. And just try and float it up there. Hello again, Wally. Thank you for being here. Spitfire 7, B52 7, and APOC 7. Nice. Nice. A few shit ones as well. Sahara was the first one. It was the only one for absolutely ages as well. I thought I was cursed. And then those three came really, really quickly with the hammerhead in between. You loser, thank you very much. Yes, Pete. Yes, Pete. KB Chef, welcome, thank you for being here. Okay, so have we got a sniper on here? Then we can crack on. Oh, hello. 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 It's my old home slice. Always going Guardian. I do like a Guardian. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing H1HK. I am, what is it, like 4 back, 5 left. My prediction for the final is that Spurs are going to win in extra time. Get in. Oh. Oh, it's ugly. Ugly. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Wretched. Wretched. So, I do need to have a just keep checking back at the league. Sorry, I'm just seeing who we got on the Spurs Liverpool divide here. Very important subject to me. Hopefully, I'll have all 3 weekend rounds out of the way, and then Kimmy and I going off to a Champions League final party with my dearest sister, best friend, who is a die-hard Liverpool fan. Right, so let's hope we can keep matching up with Pete. That would be absolutely amazing. Alright, so again, this is just the Tour 11 way, except I would never ever contemplate using a sniper in Tour 11. But here, it seems like the only sensible thing to do. Nice, KB Chef, well done. Well done. Any hole-in-ones. Always very helpful. Because you never expect them. I'm just going to my friends to watch at their house, and we'll watch on the big screen. There'll be a little party going. But they're not big sports fans, other than Abs. They're not big sports fans, so I reckon it'll probably be Abs and I watching the football and everyone else doing other things. Yes, you loser, that was rubbish, mate. That was rubbish. Oh, this is rubbish, though. Come on, man. You can see why people are not, like, jumping through hoops to play Masters. Bethany, welcome. Thank you for being here. You working on any of those streams, Bethany? With sound? Oh, so I'm trying new music out basically because I got flagged for music and I was only using this same shitty music like I always do, and it turns out that some of the music that was NCS doesn't remain NCS forever, so the playlist I set up needs to be constantly reviewed. No thanks. So I am now using like the NCS playlist that's on Spotify. Ooh, dearie me. Oh, it was pretty good, Ian. It was there was some nice drops there, so I enjoyed that. So hopefully just tap that down there. Is that a bit aggressive? Maybe it is. Oh. Sit nicely then. Okay, that is as perfect as a place as you could be. And now we're going to have a really nice look at the sniper here. Oh, I'll get you, Bethany. I'm not the man to ask. Apologies that I'm not able to offer any technical assistance. I am completely incompetent and ask all of my more professional streamer friends, Tony Richardson being one of them right there. He will be able to answer almost any questions I would imagine about streaming. Pete Johnson, Ditto Head, Fenzel, GC Addict TV, every one of them are incredibly helpful. And everyone else, I imagine, as well. Shula has a very professional stream. I noticed you did a little collaboration there, so he would certainly be able to point you in the right direction. Here you go, look. Ask and you shall receive. Biblical, that is. So, let's see if we can do something better than that, because that was poor. So in an ideal world, we would have no spin on this whatsoever. But I do want to offset that guide a little bit, and I don't like the fact that that second bounce is so near the fringe, just because you do get a little glitch here. Just a fraction under 1-to-1 there. And a great left, of course. Of course, a great left. Oh. So, Terry, thank you for being here. Thanks for the good luck. Thank you all for being here. You silent assassins, you TV watchers, I appreciate all of you. I'm going to just check the league after this one. Carry on for now. That's, I don't know about that, Michael. You know, a lot of people do say if basically the ball goes past the hole on the left, on the same side as what they've graded the ball, it's in. And it doesn't matter if it's burnt the edge or if it's 2 squares to the same side, it's always in. Not on my stream. Right, so hole 4 is a oh, it's just a sniper, which is what I've got. Right, I got it. Right. So Yes, everyone who does not know Tony Richardson, please click on his name and show him that amazing support that you show me. Okay, so we're talking about 11.3, so really needs to just totally disregard the ball guide here. Do not adjust your sets. I did actually hit a perfect ball. Oh. So, another one that goes by. Yo, T-Bone, thanks for being here, man. There's been a couple that have looked quite good. And now we get to unfurl the first berserker. And I say first because I'm tempted by the berserker on 9. I didn't look at the league. Did not look at the league. Right, so I will look at the league now. Santos, welcome. Thank you for being here. Streaming legend right here. If anyone is unaware of Santos GTP, then please give him a follow as well. Santos, please tell us what you're doing. Any other streamers out there that are providing content, be it recordings, streams, or any other kind, please tell us what you're doing and when you're doing it. It does not need to be invited. Alright, so every hole halved so far. That's disappointing. Oh, but I have putted every ball, so where am I on Pinchest land? Oh, we're starting from fresh. Okay. Hole 5, let's see it. Oh, let's have a look at the league then. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I should have checked the league already. There's so many people practicing. Okay, right, so I need to be going first here. Right. Pro and expert today. What time are those things happening, please, Santos? Golfer 84 is Bobby. Alright, so can we get the hole in one? Wouldn't that be something? Good, Tony. I'll be there. I'll be there for all the streams that I can be there for. Definitely. Oh, I've got a cup of tea. I don't think any of the wins are as difficult this time around, David. I think after having had, what is it, four more challenging setups in a row, I think they've just reverted back to a different one just for the lulz, because why not? Is it water? No, it's hitting the rough and bouncing out, so not tragic, but just not enough topspin. That shot is meant to clear the rough, but it looks like a fairly straight shot here. And if Daz gets this in, I really can't. What a shitty position to be in. I should have... get in the hole. Okay, I'm just going to have to forfeit out without getting the benefit of playing this shot here. Because wait there, what hole are we on? Hole 5, that'll put me on... Oh, it's just a little tiny one. I'm tempted to go for it, but then my group is so placid. I'm just going to have to not go for it. I'm just going to have to not go for it and then practice the rest, because as you can see that way was very, very makeable. And if it actually comes out properly, then the ball will just roll up the green lovely. No overpower or very, very little, just get it over there for the second bounce, and it's minimal risk. Whereas that overpower in the heat of the battle, and I get excited, it's a good left, and that is going to be curtains. Right, so we crack on, even though that was unfortunate. I'm going to class that as a drop, right? Because there's no way I was missing that. And now we've got another APOC sniper. And a Kingmaker. I know there probably would be a nice power slice of some description, but it's not for me. Good. Ian streaming as well. Tony streaming tonight. Santos streaming tonight. Anyone else? Tell us what you're doing. We want to know what you're doing. Oh, great left, great right. It's all happening. That's horrible. Too much everything by the looks of that. Too much curl. Too much great right. And a terrible, terrible drive. Well, that's a shame. Because this is definitely an Alba hole. This is probably the easier of the 3 par 5s. Closely followed by 3. Nice, Tony. Yeah, it is always feels like a drop, doesn't it, when you manage to rescue the expected score from a wretched drive. My man's done the same as me. He's going to roll. No, he's not. Wow. Can't say I think much about this this new radio station. Whew. That looks interesting to me, and it probably shouldn't, but as you know, I'm quite partial to a ridiculously stupid attempted save. Oh, so it is possible with a bit more topspin, and I think I probably went an extra couple of rings there looking at the landing position. So we don't need to see about if that's going to be a save, because it does not matter. Oh, I need to set up my backside. Right, so... Oh, that looks a lot better. That means I'm definitely going to be safe. Right, hole 7. I did want to have a look at the zenith ball here and play the backspin shot rather than the normal long iron shot. So I'm going to see about this, and I've got the sniper and guardian options depending on what is required. So this is exactly the shot that I'm talking about, except I want to land more on the green. He's just playing the normal shot, but just with a sniper. Ugh. Okay. Go just over 6.5 rings. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. So that was nice. I do like that. I definitely like that. Thanks for being here, KB Chef. Yo, Needle Lag, welcome. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, so I will be extremely interested in reviewing that. I also felt like just before I released, my finger pushed up slightly in playing a tiny little underpower. And if that was the case, then potentially I adjusted too much. So I just need to have these things in mind, but I will do a proper analysis of the video later. And that's where I normally die in shame about all the well-wishers that I've missed, and arrivals and hellos and, all the other support that comes in. So if that has happened, please, no offence was intended. I welcome you all and thank you all for being here. Now, here we have got definitely the hardest shot in the tournament. I'm fairly certain I'm going to ruin it. And we're going to use the cat. We might use a dead ball. I'm thinking a dead ball is the way. I think a dead ball is the way, especially if I go for a more conservative drive, then it should give me a little bit more room on that cat. But I am so petrified of this drive, I tell you what. This is a tough drive. I want a lot of curl on this. Oh dear, that was early. That was early, and this could very well be sand. No. It is better than I deserve, I tell you. That was poor. That was a really early release. So, much more left spin and much less top spin. This approach here is very interesting. Same power ball. Looks like the super chill layup with like almost no overpower, no anything. Maybe I shouldn't get so greedy. But let's see what we got here. Tea is delicious. Oh, the dead ball's an absolute beast, Pete. That's come out lovely. It's this shot that I absolutely hate. So... Oh, but that power 4 ball does... That does seem to make things a little bit easier. So I want this to be... probably... Oh my gosh, can I get all the way? Oh, I'm going to take that with the haven't got a clue curl. No. Wow. Wow. So definitely a dead ball for me, because even with a shitty drive, a birdie doesn't appear to be too bad at all. So I will waste no more of your time. Wow, that is delightful. I am so pleased with that. Now, hole 9 could be some fun. We shall see if it is or is not. But I want to go over. Oh, no, I'm exiting out of my things. I want to go over to the second fairway directly with a berserker ball and plenty curl, and see if I can't put myself in a really nice position for a Guardian finish with an albatross to win, and then I nail it. and then I wake up soaking wet. It's tragic. I saw that, Michael. Thank you very much indeed. I shall review that video and anything else that I receive along the way. All coaching gratefully received, let me tell you. Okay, so we've got a power 5 and we got plenty wind here, and it seems to be a bit more tail. To me, that does. Literally just trying to imagine what this is going to look like 17 odd rings down. And what bag have I got on? I want that bag on. Oh dear, 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 that's a big one. Okay, I need to see where that landed. Not in a very nice position. You have to land on the fairway there. I think I could have been an awful lot greedier on the line and tried to aim it about here instead of about here. It looks like you can land here. But this is going to be a very tempting drive that will take many scalps. Oh, can he get over with a Kingmaker? Because if he can, that's news. Good left. No way. No way. Good left. Unbelievable. Well, let's just pitch out to where I would like to be. Good is the new perfect. Unlikely. I doubt that's going to take off, baby, I'll be honest with you. I would always suggest you go left and roll down here rather than straight at the pin. But that's just me, and especially with this wind, like, to avoid missing right, I don't even know what you'd need to do. I don't even know if it's possible if you're going to land anywhere near where you're aiming. Didn't that look like about 5 rings? Yo, Shabs, welcome. Welcome. It's been interesting. It's certainly been interesting. So some things have been learned. That is a fact. Some shots that I would have liked to have done better, I have not done better. Okay, so if I can drive it, that's not overly greedy, I wouldn't say. So 14.4 and a -10, nowhere near max, so I'm still going to say .12-ish rings. I want to go here. I went a bit further because I realised I was actually in power. Great left, as always. So, much to improve on. Much. But that's what Monday practice is for. So hopefully there has been something about this little hack around that has been of some benefit to you. I will be back to qualify, hopefully, tomorrow. And if I don't, then I'm absolutely goosed, because I'm going out on Wednesday, which means it will need to be squeezed in immediately after work. But that's what it looks like. Close on a few, definitely close on a few, and 5 was definitely going in, but obviously I had to start forfeiting out. So potentially a 13 under if I hadn't messed up the drive on 9. So in actual fact, let's call it what it is, it would have been a 12. A nice look at 7, that was quite interesting there with the Guardian backspin approach, came in very, very close, as did hole 2 with a great right. So that was it really. That's all I've got to say about that. Thank you again everyone for your support. It's lovely playing with you here. Best of luck in your rounds. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be about this time definitely, and there's going to be 2 experts and 1 masters, and I will see you then.